That was rough. That was a very rough beating. I will give you that, William.
Hello everybody, today we are going to be talking about Season 5, Episode 8, the finale of The Boys. I am the Homelander. Let's fly away and do some cool intros.
Hello everybody. Today's a very special episode. Nope, that's not correct. Today is a very special day. We all have watched Episode 8 of The Boys. Now, I tried, guys. I tried to get the hair right. Of course, unfortunately, I am not a blonde man. And usually, I wouldn't be upset. Actually, I'm happy I'm not a blonde man. I like my hair color. But, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I wish I could just pull off Homelander. But I can't. Let's talk about the episodes. Let's raise a glass of milk to the finale. Let's just talk about what happened. Because I'm just going to say right now, I liked it a lot. First of all, everything went well. They were able to wrap it up in 1 hour. I didn't think they were going to be able to do that last episode. But just seeing everything, they were able to just finish it off pretty good. I think their solution was have Kimiko actually blast the power out of him. I just thought if she was to blast him, it would get rid of his V1 immortality, but he would keep his powers. That matters a lot. I really liked the fight. Guys, we've been waiting for this for so long, and now we get it. We finally get a fight, like a real fight. Which we already had. They gave us something in season 3, and then I watched the finale, and I'm like, you know what? This is great. This is giving me memories of Herogasm. And you know what? I am so glad to see this. Kimiko was the golden goose all along. She was, in fact, the golden goose. And you know what? I wanted this to happen. Because I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I still to this day, and since season 1, I said Kimiko is the best soup. Obviously, Homelander's my favorite character. Let's not get this wrong. Homelander is my favorite character. But if I was to have a power, it's gotta be Kimiko. Kimiko, she is the MVP of The Boys. Who's talking in the background? She is the MVP of this show. We all know this. She can't die. She's like Wolverine. She has saved the boys' asses. She has saved Frenchie's ass. She's saved everybody so many times because how do I say this? Because I'm now going on a rant. If Kimiko wasn't in the show, they would not win. They could not do it without her. And we need to respect this character. There's been so many times. Black Noir, chop that bitch in half. A-Train, chop that bitch in half. The shapeshifter in the tunnels, chop that bitch in half. So, moving forward, let's talk about Gen V. Because last episode wasn't a review. It was just a prediction. And I was talking about how I don't think Gen V, they're going to do anything with them. And you know what? You know what? They didn't do anything with them. They didn't. And that's okay, because now we know that they were not needed characters. They were just here to be cameos. That's all they were here for. Literally nothing. They did not change the course of the story at all. They contributed nothing. They were here as fan service, and that's okay. Just like all the LA Hollywood actors, Diddy, he was here for fan service. Let's talk about Ryan for a second, because that blew my mind. I never saw that coming. I never saw Ryan in the final showdown of The Boys. It's insane to me how they disappear him for 4 episodes and then bring him back in the finale. It's just weird, guys, because we're watching this weekly. So we see Ryan for 3 episodes maybe? 2 of them in the first half, and then he goes away, and then they do their own things, and then Ryan's here. it made me think that Ryan was just left in the dust. But they brought him back because he is symbolism, right? He's just symbolism. And that's great. I think that the Deep's ending was good. I liked it. I'm happy that they chose to keep him a static character the whole time. He never had his arc. He never had his redemption arc, I should say. He had his stupid arcs. But now that we look back at it, it was all for nothing. And we really did think that the Deep, oh my gosh, what? Whoa. We thought that the Deep could change, but he can't. Because he's just a bitch boy. And like he said, he is Homelander's little puppy dog slave. That's what he wants to be. He actually likes it. He actually, guys, he actually likes being a slave. A little seahorse slave. He'd rather have his loyalty into Homelander because, you know, he likes people from Agartha like Homelander and He-Man a lot better than dolphins and sharks. So that's just the type of person he is, and I'm gonna let him stay like that. If I was Homelander, he would have been long gone. And you know what's crazy? He said it to the Deep's face. I only kept you around for no reason. I don't know why he kept him around, actually. But he could have nerfed him in the first season. He really could have nerfed him in season 1. He was here to be a clown. He was here to be an ass clown, really. Just like entertainment for us. He can't get a single, simple, rudimentary job done. So, you know what? I'm happy that he got surrounded in a pool, an ocean full of sharks, and then destroyed by like some sort of octopus squid. I don't know what that was. Starlight, perfect person to fight the Deep. I think we all know why. The Deep made his choice in the first episode of the show 6 years ago in 2019. He made his choice. So yeah, you know, good for you, Starlight. I'm proud of Starlight. We're all proud of Starlight. I'm not even going to try to be cohesive, by the way. I'm going to edit this super well because I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not even like sounding cohesive. I'm just freestyling and just mumbling, and I'm taking pauses and trying to think. There's no script in front of me. Guys, I'm not WatchMojo.com. I'm not WatchMojo. If you were here to watch professionalism, you've came to the wrong place. I'm like Walmart film reviews. That's it. I'm like Kmart. I'm not Dead Meat. I'm not 3C Films. This is not 3C Films. Okay? I'm not. I'm a goon bot. That's what I am. And my batteries just sometimes run low. Starlight's pregnant. Let's just take a look at that for a second. Starlight's pregnant. You know what? This is not gonna end well for their like relationship. I just want you guys to know this. Hughie and Starlight's relationship is not going to end well. And it's not because they decided to name the fucking baby Robin after his ex-girlfriend that got absolutely shredded into pieces by A-Train in the first episode of the first season. But it's because Starlight is kind of a bitch. And Hughie is also a bitch. But hopefully he learns to become a man, you know? Hopefully. I don't know. R.I.P. Butcher. R.I.P. Butcher, yeah, let's talk about that for a second. After Butcher's dog died, which just happened, I don't know, he had nothing left to live for, so what he does is he's like, you know what, let me finish my job. And I saw that and I'm like, thank you for doing this. Thank you for keeping it comic accurate, but also thank you for keeping your promise that you made. He went to Vought Tower, and we finally saw, like, this Star Wars ending scene. It was like Star Wars. The sky was aesthetic. The room was aesthetic. They did it all right. They went into Vought Tower, into Homelander's meeting room, and he said, once all the soups walk in here, I'm going to release it. And you know what? I wouldn't even have a problem with that. I kind of wish he did. I wish he caused chaos in that building, because they deserve it. They deserve it for being born with Compound V, the most valuable asset of Vought Corporation. We know this. It's like Heisenberg's Blue Crystal, except Gus is not gay. Gus is a straight man with a daughter who died and a granddaughter. No abusing children today. Sister Sage, congratulations. She fucks off to Orlando. I feel bad for her. Orlando, yikes. Oh my gosh. Orlando is not Disney World. That's not the real Orlando. If you go to Disney World and Harry Potter Land like she wanted to go to, that's not Orlando. That's Kissimmee. That's Lake Buena Vista. That's like Lake Zone where all the alligators go in and they crawl out and they eat like 2-year-old boys. Shame on that alligator that ate the 2-year-old boy. That's bad. Stop. Don't even do that again. Don't do that again. Ashley, you know what? I'm very glad that Ashley's in jail. I hope she's in jail. Because her power-hungry mentality is what's gonna get her screwed in jail by the female guards. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna snatch that wig and choke her with it. What is she thinking? What is she thinking? And she said, guys, she saved the boys. She saved the boys. She led them to Homelander. She did. Yes, she did. She led the boys to Homelander and then continued to try to take over the company that she hates. The company that she went on her knees for. The company that she decided to destroy her soul over. And now she's in jail and she deserves it. I'm happy. Let's talk about Oh Father. Oh Father, screw you. And you know what? Once we think about this, we finally realize that Ashley really had a chance to turn around. Because whatever that contraption is that she wanted Oh Father to wear, once he was to scream, it would have backfired, right? So when they were going to use that to get into bed, and she was going to peg him with a log, he was going to get his head popped. I wanted her to get liberation. She never got that. And you know what? Good. Because that's actually her own fault. She could have A-Trained out of there. R.I.P. A-Train. This video was dedicated to A-Train. Actually, no, it's not. Screw A-Train. I like A-Train. I like A-Train. But he's not all of it. He's not. I mean, he didn't kill Homelander. Butcher did. So R.I.P. Butcher. This is dedicated to Butcher and Homelander, not A-Train. A-Train, you had your run, literally. But now, this is Homelander and Butcher's commemoration video. We miss you, Homelander. Butcher, we love you 3000. We respect you. I have a crowbar. I actually have a crowbar. I'm serious. I'll put it at your grave. Let's talk about Homelander's desperate escape from death. Why would you ever tell somebody, anybody, I will suck your dick and eat your shit on live TV? I think I would actually just rather die than do any of that, especially on live TV. He has no powers. He's just begging for abuse. He's begging to get whipped, basically. And now he's cooked. And it's like, you know what? Good. I'm happy to see this. Because in season 1, I saw him in season 1, I'm like, that's me. That's literally me. That's me, bruh. Okay? That's literally me. I am the Homelander. And then I see him now and I'm actually disgusted. And I'm like, all of the power is over. Everything that I fought for, all the wars that I lost, is for nothing. Now where's my control? All I want is control, guys. Maybe I was just cursed with the special needs Nerf blaster. So that's basically my review on Homelander. R.I.P. Frenchie. No, this is not dedicated to Frenchie. He had his time. We're not gonna dedicate this to everybody. Queen Maeve, where were you? Where were you? We didn't even need you. I'm not sad. We didn't need you. But you should have said hi. Come on. Stop by. Stop by. Say hi to your friends. You were part of the core. You were part of the core. Even Translucent Sun showed up. But Queen Maeve was like, no, we gotta go back to Ireland where we came from. You went back to where you came from. You know that Ireland's been invaded so many times? That's insane. That's probably why she just gave up. Because she has that Irish mentality of, I'm gonna get invaded anyway. I'm sorry, that's actually really mean to say. Let's move on from this. I really gotta, be nice to cultures and stuff. I think I covered everyone. Did I cover everybody? I don't really care about Marvin's story. He got married to his... fairy tale land. That's not realistic. Get that out of my face. Don't even show me that. Marvin gets married again? He got remarried? Get that out of my face. Don't even show me that again. That wouldn't happen. That's realistic. That's unrealistic, I mean. That would not happen in reality. That doesn't happen. And then you adopted... Okay, guys. Did Mother's Milk... Did Marvin, did he really adopt Ryan and hold his hand? I'm not a sincere person, and I wouldn't see that and be like, oh, this is so sincere. I would say, he's adopting Butcher's not even real son. Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right? The fact that Frenchie's not here to see Homelander lose makes me sadder. Let's talk about somebody that wasn't in the episode. Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy. What's gonna happen to Soldier Boy? He put him back in the box. Stan Edgar's back in power, and Soldier Boy's back in the box. He's back in the box, and Stan Edgar's back in power. I don't think the story is done, folks. I do not think this story is done at all. I'm happy Homelander's gone. I'm happy that they settled it. No more tyranny. No more psychotic, autistic bullshit. No more 5-year-old kid in a 48-year-old man's body drinking directly from the cow like I would have. I would do that. So I can't judge him for that. But what are we going to do about the Stan Edgar situation? Soldier Boy back in the box! What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Gen V's cooked. I don't want to see them again. I don't want to see, guys, I actually don't want to see them again. I don't know what they did with Sam and Kate, but they're obviously in La La Land now. What are we going to do with the leftovers? We still have leftovers. We still have other guys to deal with. Black Noir, R.I.P. I'm happy and I'm glad. The Deep, R.I.P. I'm happy and I'm glad. Homelander, R.I.P. I'm happy and I'm glad. A-Train, I am glad and R.I.P. Firecracker. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I say we down this milk and then we get high on crack. I'm probably gonna have to make another video on The Boys because this was just episode 8. Ashley pulls out her hair. No, she doesn't. She already pulled out all her hair. That's why she's wearing a wig. Guys. Oh no. Oh no, don't kill me, Butcher! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! What is this? Don't ever bitch down. Even if it's your superior. Even if it's your prison guard. Even if it's your prison punisher. You don't bitch down and you don't bend over like Homelander did. That's a lesson to all of us. In fact, we would rather die than do that. And you know what? I'm gonna leave you off with something inspirational because you know I'm that type of person to be inspirational. Yes, I am. If you ever find yourself in the situation like Butcher, or you're being bullied and your wife gets diddied and your son, you don't even have a son, but your dog gets food poisoned by chocolate because some Frenchman who worked in the IDF when he was like in his 20s decided, I'm gonna poison this guy's dog. You know what you do? You get a crowbar and you assault people in public. Go down to your local mall. Go down to your Macy's. Go down to your bookstore and you assault people with a crowbar. That's the only way to find true peace and inner happiness. If the police are watching, I'm not inciting violence. That's a joke. Have a great day, everybody. Oh wait, let me do my outro.